staying strong, staying long. It's your favorite time again. Look what we have here. Wallet Connect have replied to InternetMoney from the PulseChain community. Proud to have you in the Wallet Connect ecosystem. Congratulations to brother KG, my homeboy. InternetMoney is a PulseChain native wallet. I have it. I use it. It's pretty cool. Remember, I have MetaMask. I have Rabby. I've got InternetMoney because sometimes the wallet doesn't connect. I've got to do different things. Also, I like them. Just don't do this. But, you know, sometimes I play around with swing trading and I want another wallet that's connected. I test different stuff out here. But don't do that, friends. I mean, basically scratching the itch. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when you used to be an alcoholic and now you enjoy like a little, a little lemon lime bitters. You know what I mean? You just go there just to sniff the bar and stuff out here. That's what I'm doing. So congratulations to brother KG. Remember, PulseChain community have wonderful assets like these. The assets are the people, okay? Wallet Connect can be summarized as a critical player for DeFi navigation. So there's going to be a stablecoin super cycle. That's probably the concurrent theme now. Probably it is stablecoin super cycle. And probably the next thing will be the wallet super cycle. Crypto wallet super cycle. That might be what comes up later. We'll see. Here we have Pavel Durov is the Telegram founder. You have Bitcoin, SPX, and then Hyperliquid. It's okay, Pavel. You go when you feel like it. Pavel, I'm going to need more crime before October, if I'm being honest. This pace is not good enough. So they're making a joke about the Telegram founder and Ton Chain. Remember, friends, Pavel was pretty much honey trapped by a hoe bag. She was a Mossad agent. So Pavel Durov arrested, remember? Just okay. Hopefully one of you make like, you know, 10, 20 million. Hopefully you make something like that. And I'm just warning you, if you start talking to girls, just be careful. They could be a Mossad Israeli agent like she was. She basically baited him to go to land in France. And then she took heaps of selfies. So they basically could go track her down. They contacted the authorities. They go arrest him. They put him into a little cell. They threatened him. And yes, remember I told you, friends, that's exactly what happens. Because Telegram were allowing, they had no moderators, yeah? It's very annoying. I mean, there's so many fake your friend Sommies on Telegram, right? And yeah, so they pretty much, how they get him, they got him there because he was refusing to delete. There's a specific channel, an underground channel was growing, and it was a group made, I think it was Palestinians or Arabs, whatever. They were leaking Israeli soldier information within the Israeli army, their full names, their addresses, also around the world, the Israeli soldiers. So it was just this full database was leaked. Okay, and Israel wanted to stop that to protect their own. And then Pavel was like, no, freedom and liberty, freedom and liberty. And then, yeah, they put him in a cell. He's like, oh, yes, of course I'll do that. So how do you stop this? Well, the thing is, if you build something with an off button, a reset button, someone will put a gun to the head to make you press the button. Bitcoin has no reset button. There is no off button. Okay, that's why if you make an unstable coin that might become stable with no off button, no one can make you stop it either, right? These PulseX decentralized, PulseChain decentralized, you see? Ethereum is built this way. So we just don't want an off button, okay? That's what makes it special. But will people value it? Only in the bull market. Don't lie, kids. This is posted by SBF, Soy Bankman Fried. So KNV has retweeted this. Don't lie, kids. So this is Soy Bankman Fried. Don't lie, don't lie, don't lie. And then literally goes and, friends, the people who go out and say, don't lie, don't lie. Bro, you literally went on to make the biggest Ponzi in history. Ah, man. Friends, do you remember Soy Bankman Fried went out in an interview and he said, there are exchanges out there secretly insolvent. He said that in June 2022, and it turns out he was talking about himself. You know, literally one of the most famous quotes. Because we all thought it was someone else. We saw FTX were accumulating assets, and we're like, oh, they must be strong. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh man, what a kick in the nuts that was. Most companies are already raising prices or plan to because of tariffs, CNBC. Globally, 38% of companies say they will increase prices in response to tariffs. So Allianz can go suck a fat one. All these are irrelevant. The stock market's already dealt with it. S&P 500's above 6,000. Maybe we get a bit of a consumer reset and everything out here. So, yes, all these things, friends, are like backwards. Now we've got to move on to the next narrative. Oh, right now, Trump and Elon, they're going to kiss and make up. What happens next? Oh, fake alien invasion. Or maybe it's going to be a cybernetic hornet's nest, a cyber attack on the world. We'll see. Shout out to my Habibi Albi as well. Stupid pDAI Can't believe it's not dead yet. Here is co-assistant Steven going, stupid pDAI. Such a stupid coin, tweeted about 33 times by the founder of the chain that it's on. Interesting. Very, very interesting out here. Look, fans, it's not going away. Okay. It already went to zero twice, bro. You know, like, wouldn't look, you do what you want, not financial advice. Okay. Go do something else. Go cry in the casino elsewhere. Okay. It's nice to see a coin go to zero twice and bounce back. It is nice. That's like destined for greatness at that point, in my eyes. Dick Carter, one of my hobbies is reading speculative AI futurism. These are my favorites. Some optimistic, most are doomer. If most are doomer, that means the AI bubble's not here yet. Very interesting. Friends, I had no idea, right? Have you spoken to normies recently? Do you know, like, a lot of them, like, they are totally fading AI. They believe that AI is like, oh, it's ruining the world. Like, dude, do you understand? You are on the internet 18 hours a day. See, I'm making the highest value content crypto for everyone out here, but these normies, they're on TikTok brain rot generation. They're still reading stories in the media about how a bat had sex with a Pokeball and unleashed the world virus in 2020, the zombie virus. You know what I mean? They just believe all this fake blue pill cuck trash. So they have no idea what's going on, which is good. I mean, like, thanks for working to basically pay off the debt with a hidden inflation tax for the rest of us. We appreciate it. Obviously, AI is going to take over the world. AI timelines, situational awareness, machines of loving grace, how AI takeover might happen in 2 years. So we haven't seen AI get the bubble fever yet. You know, all we've seen is the hardware stuff. You know, the Amazon servers, NVIDIA, of course, they're like the, you know, the bricks and mortar of it. But eventually we get to the bubble phase, we'll know what it looks like. Okay, we'll see something really stupid. A really silly AI, maybe the company's worth 100 billion and we're like, dude, why is this company stock worth 100 billion? You know, something's not going to look right, you know? Like, it's Kim Kardashian AI company. So, you know, be something like that. But just to show you some, like, just to blow your mind, okay? Now, we do like blowing things here in a very family-friendly way. Blowing your mind. Mind out of the gutter. We will have AI. It will just learn your voice, learn your mannerisms. It'll know what you look like. When you pass away, it'll still be able to keep you alive, okay? Something will be able to keep yourself there. Think about imagine, friends, imagine when I pass away, okay? And my children, I just have like a living AI thing of myself, right? Kind of trippy. Now, it might start off just living on the internet. What happens when you can actually put this into like a real robot? It talks like you, does everything like you know what I mean? So just showing you fast forward this, that's where we're going to. Everyone will do it, right? Because they just want to hear their loved one's voice. They might even make movies about this stuff in the future. This dude was paid $218 million in 2024. A grown man playing with a little ball. If you just open your eyes, you will see that the US dollar has become worthless. Interesting. There's always these comments of people saying, oh, I don't get what they do. I don't get what they do. Yeah, man. If people can attract eyeballs is attention. We live in an attention economy. Attention is money. We get that, you know. But these are all jokes about the US dollar and stuff out here. All you need is $94, a phantom wallet, and insider. Bought $94 worth and sold $36,000 worth of the coin. Yeah, it is what it is. Playing that game. We all know the casino game, bro. We all know it, friends. Bitcoin, 110,000 cheering, $109,000. No one's cheering anymore. So that's pretty much it. We're just hooked up to the dopamine machine. More stablecoin super cycle. Circle is doing exactly what it was designed for, and the numbers show it. 844,000 tokens in circulation, 1.1 billion market cap. So this is another just like a ticker called Circle, right? Are they trying to play on the name of CRCL, of stocks, stablecoin super cycle? See, it's funny. They're trying to take the mind share of everything out here. Funniest thing ever is when Germany sold the 57K Bitcoin bottom. And even funnier is that they sold it for euros. Everyone laugh. Everyone laugh. Oh, man. Bro. German government. Bro, are you print the currency and then you sold the scarce asset to go just have something you can make more of? That's like, it's literally like you have a bottle of wine and then you go swap it for tap water. that you can literally just get from home. Worthless money that they can print. This is a colossal fumble that will literally be studied for thousands of years. I'm not exaggerating. Here's Chris, another Chris Crypto Coffee, right? This is actually hilarious to think about. Now, friends, just quickly interesting. Kook, everyone says this guy's a scammer. Everyone says he's a scammer on Twitter. And, you know, people still follow and do stuff out here. Look, friends, I've called out so many over here for you, but it's whack-a-mole, man. It's whack-a-mole. There's moles, and there's whacking, and there's whacking, and there's moling. Whack-a-mole, okay? So it's a casino, bro. You know it. We all know it now. It's a casino. Don't cry. Yeah, you're here to take risk. It is what it is, okay? Oh, there's insiders. Yeah, dude, there's been insiders from the start. We know that. You're in the bull market, by the way. Just to tell you something, what's going to happen. There's going to be people telling people to sell, and people will click sell, and the things will go up without them. And then they're going to blame the people telling them who told them to sell. I promise you. That's what happened last cycle. They will literally be angry, very angry that someone convinced them to sell. That's what happens in a bull market. Then you realize, oh, the crowd's just looking for people to blame. Don't worry about anyone but yourself. Okay? Chupacabra, pirates of ufology. The UFO narratives have been slowly starting to, starting to accelerate. I've got more cracker videos here for you. The UFO events, I know, no, I'm the only person in crypto, okay, telling you, the UFO story timeline and crypto will eventually converge. Okay, it will converge. You probably see more of it. So firstly, there's been, since like literally 30, 40 years ago, trillions of US dollars have gone to black budget stuff. They're building the deep underground military bases. Right, a lot of billionaires build a lot of bases on the ground as well, so that's why it scares, spooks everybody. Like, hey, what all the billionaires know, why are they building all these underground bases? Is there going to be like a cataclysm? It's another wipeout? It is what it is, okay? But all these trillions of dollars go through black budget. Congress just has to order, except no one's allowed to talk to the American public about it, and it all gets done. So that, to me, is telling me, oh, US dollars not going anywhere. They're going to keep printing money, and the people who do reveal anything about the UFO stuff end up dead or discredited, okay? Guess what? No one in crypto has ended up dead because they're talking about crypto. So that's how I know we're destined to pump. They're not making this thing go away. Majority of Americans believe the LA protesters are mostly violent. So Robert Barnes, this guy's awesome, friends. Robert Barnes, he did this interview. I covered one of his interviews. It was with Donald Trump's planned assassination. And he went through all of these things out here. Pretty much, man, he is, Robert Barnes, very smart. Actually a lawyer, everything out here. So very interesting man. Shout out to Barnesy as well. Here we have Tangent from PulseChain community. I was in your mum before it was cool. I think it's another new coin. So they're saying out here. What do we have here? I think this girl's OnlyFans on the left. Friends, I think this girl is the richest OnlyFans maker. I think she made like $40 million or something or more. Yeah. There's just, friends, look, don't let yourself get upset, man. Just be inspired that there are that many simps willing to throw money at something like that. That's what you should get inspired about. Like, wow, man. Like, wow. You guys, see, they're simps because, she's a young girl. She's got her nudes out there somewhere. Here's Bonnie Blue. Also had like 15,000 trains ran on her. It is what it is. I like seeing the primordial lizard reptilian brain button pushed by humans because it's predictable. I like seeing it out in the public because it makes me know, oh, markets, and I'll go on away anywhere. The market hasn't learned. It's never gotten fully smart. There's going to be booms and busts and things are going to keep continuing. I like seeing this as a reflection of humanity out here. What's this girl's name? Sophie Rain brutally slammed Barney Blue for turning OnlyFans into a clown show. Oh, man, so you might be laughing. No, that's what crypto people look like as well. One dude, like Michael Saylor, this is funny, but Michael Saylor with his imaginary Ponzi coin is calling Ethereum and altcoins to be trash Ponzis when his imaginary coin isn't even used to buy coffee or anything yet. And he's saying it's going to go to $13 million per coin, which is 13 million times 21 million is a 273 trillion market cap. So by the way, he owns 4% of the circulating supply. That's pretty much not stolen or lost. But let's do the real number. I think he owns like whatever, 2.8% of the total supply. So okay, so Michael Saylor is out here saying your coin's a Ponzi, useless, but his coin is going to be worth 7.6 trillion net worth for him. That's half of China, by the way. Why? Because you bought an imaginary Ponzi coin? What does Bitcoin do? Tell me what it does. It literally sits on the shelf, bro. You really think... But hey. Can't fight the crowd. Let the boom and bust happen. You know, so... See, man, I'm just like, everyone's here judging. Oh, wow, look at this girl. She's a boobies girl. She's an ass girl. Wow. Yeah, but... Yeah, men are doing the same thing. You know, they're just cheering on their own teams and logos. It's good to have this perspective. Some crazy stuff happening out here. Tulsi. The DOJ and FBI looking into who's funding violent protesters. Yeah, there's been some weird stuff going on here. A lot of the violent protesters, they've been funded. There's a guy handing out masks. Man, friends, America, you guys have, man, there's a lot of stuff going on there. In America, man, there's always proof that there's people coming, they're actual anarchists. They're funded by secret ops. They come in, they do opposition against the other team. One guy had this genius idea as well. He got MAGA stickers and he started putting them on the protesters' cars. So he went to where all protesters were parking and he started putting MAGA stickers in there. So the other protesters would go and smash their cars instead of the other ones. It's funny. Agent Chud, Curve Wars 2. Except this time, it's not Poo Kwon. TetraNode and Frax. Oh, he had a perfect chance to call him TetraChode. Yeah, I think he's a good guy. TetraNode, friends, you remember he's a whale. TetraNode, he worked in the medical industry. Oh, he's an anonymous dude. He think he was a doctor? Either early doctor or surgeon, whatever. Something in the medical field. I think he was DCAing like 60% of his salary into Ethereum first year. And I think, yeah, so imagine he was buying Ethereum under $20 and he put like thousands of dollars, hundreds, probably like 20, 30, 40 grand into Ethereum. Yeah, so that's how he's a billionaire from Ethereum now. Except this time it's Fortune 500 companies. So what Agent Chad is saying, Curve also is saying that the new Ponzi, it's not crypto now. Now it's the Bitcoin treasury bubble, which is stocks. Yeah. And it's the Curve IPO bubble. So the crypto IPO bubble, which also stocks. That's why he's saying it's Fortune 500 companies. You know, that's what he's saying. It actually is true. So the bubble is forming, not time to pop yet. We haven't seen euphoria. I found this funny as well from April 2024. Do you remember these, friends? Do you remember the fake World War III? It was about 1 year and 3 months ago. I'm like, man, I don't think the cycle's over because of this fake World War III. Do you remember that? That was the first scare everyone had because GCR said to buy it and then it went lower. And I was saying, 5% chance it's over only. I don't think it's over. Look at this. Trading Axe, he retweeted himself from a year ago. Larry Fink and his wiggers backstage paying off Israel and Iran to LARP and pretend fight with fireworks so they can steal coins for cheap prices due to your weak hands and capitulation. This is them laughing at you clowns. Here's the actual tweet. Look at this, 2024, April. Israel said to strike back on Iran in the next 24 to 48 hours. Man, a lot of this, I swear, there's too many coincidences, man. When you see one news event, I know you believe it at the start. Now it's not. It really is real, bro. The memes are real. There is just all this coordinated FUD for them to do stuff. Check this out as well, Mr. Durkee Turkey. My body is ready for green candles. Yes, it is for everyone out here. The crypto market, I still think we're going to 10 trillion. We need the business cycle to keep cranking. And I have this juicy post from me, actually, that appeared on the timeline, friends. Right here, and I'll click on through. Reminder, James Wynn added to his $40 million leverage long. Now his Bitcoin liquidation is 106,200. So maybe Ping Bear by now, I don't know, like, will you see it? Because he can move fast. The universe might punish him again. Okay, it might punish him again for what he's doing. Just to show you, just so you know, friends, you know, the universe does stuff. It does stuff like, hey, wouldn't it be a real shame if we go... So we'll see. Don't let yourself get reset even further. I think we're all pretty numb. We don't feel anything anymore because like it feels like crypto has been at zero for 4.5 years, which is pretty good, right? Because there's a slingshot effect waiting to happen. You know, it's still, the bets are still on. Are we going to have an extended cycle, or is it all over in December? You know, it's always going to be 50-50. It's just, I tend not to think about, you know, these too much. We're just waiting for euphoria. Yeah, waiting for euphoria. I've got the exotic top signal lists. I want to see others BTC and everything crank. None of them even started. Literally haven't even started, which is scary to say. I'm like, oh, it hasn't started, but we're late in the cycle. I know. Just we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.